Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we discussed about the chapter comparing the quantities, and in that chapter, dear students, we discussed all types of questions based on different ratio. We discuss about the question based on percentage. We discuss about the chapter topic based on question based on profit and loss, and also we discuss about the questions based on simple interest and amount. Now, dear student, today we are going to discuss revise the chapter is perimeter and area, which is very important for you and your examination purpose. Okay. Now, dear student, now we discuss the concept of perimeter and area. Dear student, first of all, we discuss about what is the concept of perimeter. Let's see. First of all, we discuss about the concept of perimeter. Dear students, perimeter of any geometrical figure is the length sum of all its length. Okay, suppose that if I have a square, suppose ABCD is a square, then perimeter means what? The perimeter means that the sum of its all sides of any geometrical figure. Dear student, the sum of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as its perimeter. By any geometrical figures, in rectangle, in a square, in trapezium, in parallelogram, okay, as it is. Now, this is the concept of perimeter, means the sum of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as perimeter. Now we discuss about the area. This one, the region occupied by any geometrical figure. Here the region occupied by the geometrical figure square is that. So this region is known as the area of the geometrical figure. Okay. Thus, we can say that in this way we clear the concept between the perimeter and area. Perimeter means the sum of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as perimeter, and the region occupied by any geometrical figure is known as area of that figure. Now we are going to discuss some important formula. Now we discuss the perimeter and area of the some geometrical shape which are involving in your chapter. Let's see. Now this one, first of all, we discuss the area of the parallelogram and triangle. Let's see. Now this one, we discuss about area of parallelogram. Now we discuss about, dear students, the area of parallelogram. Dear students, what is the concept of area of the parallelogram? Dear students, parallelogram, you know that a quadrilateral ABCD is said to be parallelogram if its opposite sides are parallel and equal. Let's see. Suppose that this is a parallelogram ABCD. Suppose that, dear students, here ABCD is a parallelogram in which opposite sides AB and CD are parallel to AD and BC are parallel to each other. Okay, now what is the formula for the area of the parallelogram? Dear friends, suppose that we draw DL. Suppose that we draw DL perpendicular to base AB. Okay, here DL is the perpendicular length corresponding to the base what? AB. So the general formula for the area of parallelogram is what? Base into height. The general formula for the area of parallelogram is what? Base into height. This is the formula for the area of parallelogram, which is base into height. Okay, now in parallelogram ABCD, dear student, in that region, in that figure, what is the formula for the area of parallelogram ABCD? Is the base is what? AB. We write AB into the corresponding heights. The height corresponding to base B is AB is what? DL. AB into DL. So this is the formula for the area of parallelogram ABCD. Okay, in this figure. Now, if we draw, suppose that if we draw BM perpendicular to base CD. Suppose that if we draw BM perpendicular to CD, then also we write the formula for the area of parallelogram ABCD is what? Base CD if we take base CD, then we take their corresponding height as BM. So this is the concept, dear student. This is the concept of area of parallelogram ABCD. The general formula for the area of parallelogram is A base into height. Okay, if we take base AB, then we take the corresponding height related to base AB is DL. If we take base CD, then we take the corresponding height related to that base is BM. So dear student, in this way we get our formula, that is, so we can say that the area of the parallelogram is base into height. Okay dear student, now we discuss the formula for the area of triangle ABCD. Let's see. Now we discuss about the area of triangle ABC. Suppose that, let's see. Dear students, suppose that let ABC be a triangle, okay, in which BC is the base of the triangle. Okay dear student, let us consider here, let ABC is a triangle in which BC is the base of the triangle, then let AL perpendicular to, and let AL is the height. AL is the height of the triangle ABC. Then, dear friends, the area of triangle ABC. Then, area of triangle ABC is equal to what? Dear student, the formula for the area of triangle ABC, the general formula for the area of triangle ABC is 1/2 base into height. So here we write as 1/2 into base into height. Okay dear students, so dear students, in that figure the area of the triangle ABC is 1/2, base is what? ABC, and its perpendicular height is what? AL. Okay, thus dear student, in this way, by the help of this formula, we can find the area of triangle ABC in this way. Okay, thus dear student, in this way we apply, if we apply that formula and to find the area of triangle ABC, hence we have the area of parallelogram is base into height, and the area of triangle is 1/2 base into height. Now dear students, we discuss about some other geometrical figure which are involving in your chapter. Let's see. Now we discuss about the area and perimeter of rectangle. We discuss about area and perimeter of rectangle. Dear students, a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree, then it is said to be a rectangle. So you know that very well. Suppose that let here A, B, C, D is a rectangle in which this is the length of it rectangle and this is the breadth of the rectangle. So any rectangle, each angle is 90 degree. Okay, and their opposite sides are equal. So this is also equal to L. This B, so this is also equal to B. Okay. Now, first formula is area of rectangle. Therefore, the area of rectangle ABC is equal to length into breadth. what is the formula of area? Length into breadth, that is AB into length and breadth is what? BC, means L into B. Dear student, this is the formula for the area of rectangle ABCD. Now next one is what? What is the perimeter of the rectangle ABCD? Dear student, I just about discuss about that. What is the concept of perimeter? And just I discussed the sum of all sides of any geometrical figure is known as its perimeter. So the perimeter of rectangle is this. Let's see. Now the perimeter of rectangle. The perimeter of rectangle is sum of its all sides, means L plus B plus B plus L, that is 2L plus 2B, that is 2 common, and L plus B. So we can say that the formula for the perimeter of rectangle is what? 2 into length plus breadth. This is the formula for the perimeter of rectangle. So this is the one of the most important formula of your chapter. So please learn all the formula, and you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on this formula. Now this will we discuss about the formula for the square. Let's see. Now look, now we discuss about the area and perimeter, or perimeter and area of a square. Dear students, you know that what is the concept of square? A square is a quadrilateral in which all its sides are equal and each angle equal to right angle. That means 90 degree. Then it is said to be a square. Let's see. Suppose that this is a square ABCD in which each angle is equal to 90 degree. Okay, and let each side of the square be A. So, and you know that in the square all sides are equal to each other. Okay, all sides are equal to each other, and let us take this A. Then what is the perimeter? Then perimeter of a square is what? Sum of its all sides, means A plus A plus A plus A, that is 4 into A, that is 4 into side. Dear friends, this is the formula for what? The perimeter of square. This is the formula for the perimeter of square. Okay, now because of perimeter is what? Sum of its all sides, and here in square all sides are equal to each other. So in square the perimeter of the required square is what? 4 into side. And next one what? Area of square. Let's see. Area of square is what? Length into breadth. And you know that length and breadth all are equal to in square each other. So A into A means what? A square, that is side square. Thus in this way we can say that the area of the square, the formula for the area of the square is side square, and the formula for the perimeter of the square is what? 4 into side. 4 into side. Thus, dear student, in this way we see all the formula related to square and rectangle, triangle and parallelogram. Now we discuss the area and circumference of circle, which circle is also very important part of that chapter. Let's see. Now we discuss the circumference and area. Circumference and area of the circumference and area of the circle. So dear friends, you know that suppose this is the circle of center O, and you know that the line joining the center and any point on the circle is known as what? Its radius, and this is the radius. And yes friend, the line joining any 2 points on the circle and passes through the center, then it is said to be what? The diameter. And suppose that here AB is the diameter. And one important thing is that diameter of the circle is always equal to 2 times their radius, means 2 into r. Okay, this is one of the most important relation between diameter and radius. So we can say the diameter of the circle is just double by the radius of the circle. Okay, and look, so here this is we take as r as radius, and so diameter is 2 into r. And one of the most important formula related to circle is circumference. Dear student, the circumference of circle is what? Let's see. The circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. This is the formula for the circumference of the circle. Here r is the radius of the circle and pi is the constant. The value of pi is 22 by 7 or 3.14. Okay. Here pi is what? Pi is the constant value and its value is what? 22 upon 7 or 3.14. Now this is the circumference of circle, and second one is area of circle. Area of circle is what? Pi r square. Okay, this is the formula for the area of circle and this is the formula for the circumference of circle. Thus, dear students, in this way we discuss all the geometrical figures which are involved in your chapter, and we discuss all the formulas, means all the formulas related to each and every geometrical figure. Okay, now we take and solve some important question of your NCERT exercise based on perimeter and area. Let's see. Now let's see, dear students, some question. Find the area of the square part. Find the area of the square part. The question is, find the area of a square part whose perimeter is 320 meter. Whose perimeter is perimeter is 320 meter. Let's see, dear friends. This is the question. We find what we find. Let's see. We find the area of square part whose perimeter is 320 meter. Dear friends, in finding the area of square part, first of all we find the each side of the square. So first of all, let's see solution. Let A be the each side of a square part. Okay, let us consider, let A be the each side of square part, then its perimeter will be what? 4 into side, that is 4 into A. And students, in questions the perimeter is given. In question the perimeter is given now, so we put here perimeter is 320, so we get 4 into side is equal to 320. Thus the value of A is equal to 320 upon 4 raised up 32 and 0, so we get the each side of the square part is what? 80 meter. 80 meter. Now what I do, students? Now what we find? We find the area of the square part. Now we find the area of the square part. So we find the each side of the square is 80. Now what I do? Let's see. Since the area of square part, the area of square part is what? side square and side is 80, so 80 square. So we get we write 80 into 80. 8 is 64 and double zero, right? And this is meter square because of area always in square unit. This is very important concept. Okay. Yes, students, if you find the area, then you write area always in square unit. So in this way, the area of the square park is 6400 meter square. Thus, dear students, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on square in this way. Now we take and solve some other questions based on area and perimeter. Let's see, dear students. Find the breadth of the rectangular plot. The question is find the breadth of a rectangular plot of land if its area is 440 meter square, if its area is 440 meter square and the length is 22 meter and the length is 22 meter, also find its perimeter. Also find its perimeter. Let's see its solution, dear students. Let's see. Dear students, this is also very important questions. Okay, let's see. Here, find the breadth of a rectangular plot. Here we find the breadth of the rectangular plot, no? And land, if its area is this and length is this, also find its perimeter. Let first of all, let L and B are the length and breadth of the rectangular plot of land. Okay, first of all, distance we take L and B are the length and breadth of the rectangular plot of the land. Then what I get, we have as area is given by 440 meter square. Length is given by L is 22 meter square. First of all, we find the breadth of the rectangular plot. Because of if we find the breadth of the rectangular plot, then after we apply the formula for, then in this way, first of all, we apply the formula for the area of the rectangular plot. Okay, let's see. Since we know that area is equal to length into breadth. Area is equal to what? Length into breadth. Now look here, area is what? 440 is equal to length is what? 22. Breadth is we find. So first of all, breadth is equal to what? 440 upon 22. Now 22 to 44 0. So we can say that breadth of the rectangular plot is 20 meter. Now we have length as well as breadth of the rectangular plot. Now the area is, since the area is the length into breadth means 22 into 20, so we get 22 0 0, 22 to the 440. So 440 meter square is the area of the land. This is our required answer. Thus, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on perimeter and area. Okay. Okay. Thus, dear students, in this way we apply the formula for area and area of the rectangular plot. Rectangle. We know the area of the rectangle is what? Length into width, and also find the perimeter. Oh, sorry. We find the perimeter now. Now look, this is the area now. You know that the formula for the perimeter of you find the perimeter because of already area is given. So perimeter, since the perimeter is what? The formula for the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into length is what? Length is 22 plus breadth is what? 20. So we get as 2 into 2 to 42 to the 84 meter. This is the perimeter of the rectangular plot. Thus, student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on square and rectangle. Okay, now we take some other questions based on circle. Let's see. And your question is if the circumference of a circular sheet, if the circumference of the circular sheet is 154 meter, is 154 meter, find its radius. Find its radius. Also find the area of the sheet. Also find its area. Okay, its area, and you take pi is equal to 22 upon 7. This is the question. Okay, let's see its solution, dear friends. First of all, what is the given in question? You write. So let R be the radius of the circular sheet that is its circumference will be about 2 pi r, and circumference is given as 154 is equal to 2 pi r. So the value of r is 154 upon 2 into pi. Now we put the value of pi. What is the value of pi? 154 upon 2 into 22 upon 7. So 154 into 7 upon 2 into 22. And now what I do, dear friends? Let's see. Here 11 2s are 22, 11 1s are 11, 11 4s are this, 2 7s are 14. So the value of r is 49 upon 2 meter. This is the radius of the circle. Now what? This is one answer. This is the radius of the circle. This is, and next one is also we find the area of the circle now, and area of the circle. Area of the circle is what? Pi r square. So pi 22 upon 7 into r square means 49 upon 2 square. So 22 by 7 into 49 upon 2 49 upon 2 into 49 upon 2. Now 7 7 the 49, 2 11 the 22. Now we get 7 11 7 the 77 into 49, 77 into 49 upon what? 2. Now after simplifying them we get the area of the circle in square meter. Thus, dear students, in this way today we discuss all some important topic of your NCERT exercise of that chapter. Today we discuss about the square, circle, rectangle, parallelogram and area. Now dear student, you solve, you revise all the questions which we discussed in that class and in previous classes. Now this one, after revision that questions, then you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on perimeter and area. Now dear students, in next class we revise and discuss some other important chapter of your NCERT exercise. First you revise all the questions and complete your NCERT exercise. Now in next class we take and revise some other chapter of your NCERT exercise. Thank you dear students.